नमस्कार। आज हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर एक ऑडियो विजुअल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट के मुंबई से, जिनका ये कहना है कि उन्हें बहुत ही इस महामारी के दौर में बहुत ही मुश्किलों से गुजरना पड़ रहा है और साथ ही वो इस बात को भी आगे देख रहे हैं कि 3 तारीख के बाद भी उनके बिजनेसेस का क्या होगा। तो इस बारे में आज वो हमसे बात करेंगे और हमें ये बताएंगे कि क्या उनको 3 तारीख के बाद क्या उनकी डिमांड है सरकार से और साथ ही वो कैसे कोप अप कर पाएंगे इस गुजरे हुए महामारी के समय को अपने बिजनेस को देखते हुए। मैं आपसे आपके एक तो बिजनेस का पूरा स्ट्रक्चर और कंपनी का क्या नाम है जो आप हेड कर रहे हैं, जिस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट को चला रहे हैं मुंबई में, प्लीज़ उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा बताइए।
कंपनी का नाम है प्रॉम्प्ट ऑडियो विजुअल प्राइवेट लिमिटेड। हम लोग 12-13 एम्प्लॉयज़ है basically, and we are into audio manufacturing systems and everything as such. So we have speakers, microphones, mixers, amplifiers which are generally used for presentation, public address, conference room, broadcast rooms and all this. So this is our main business as such that way.
In this particular scenario of corona, what kind of difficulties you are facing, especially with the manufacturing unit? I know corona is a disease which doesn't see any caste, creed or religion. It can come anywhere, and especially with the health issues. Health is important, safety is important, then comes the business. But still business has to now run. Looking forward after the 3rd, and which is, I think so, is the last date. How you are coping up in this scenario?
Basically, for last 1 month, we have don't have any business as such. All the business has been closed down because of the reasons. So we don't. Even if we don't have any expenses, there is no income also. But salaries and everything has been paid for the last 1 month. So basically,
you're trying to say the salaries of your employees you have paid. Make sure their bread and butter is running in their home.
At least for the last month we have paid the salaries. But this next month is going to be very difficult because it is, even the government is saying that you have to pay the salaries, don't cut down the salaries. Ours being a very small company and running basically with our self-generation finance and not taking bank loans, because with that kind of bank loans taken, you don't have much of anything to be left with you. So business as usual the last about 1 year was quite down, but there was not only it was started picking up in the last February, March, because that is the time when generally these projects and everything take over and then we start billing. But because of unfortunate events like this corona, we have had a downturn in that also as such that way.
How will you make sure those employees who are scared of the corona and stuff, they will come at your manufacturing unit and you're scared yourself? So after 3rd, as you know, that disease is not going to be over after 3rd. As per the what you call analysis and the reports of the government, the disease won't be, totally go away from this, you can say, especially Maharashtra I'm talking about, and rest of the India, of course. So seeing this, how will you cope up?
It's a difficult question. We have to take it one step with another after the other. There are basic things like you can only what a company can like us do have sanitizers and those sanitations to be done. And if any person is falling sick and everything, we can. But that is once he comes to the office. The main thing is the workers have to come to office. So the transportation, those things has to be organized. So that is the main thing.
So I would like to ask you further, like obviously approximately, I guess, what is your turnover like for the business?
We are about 3 crores.
Okay. Running it is a quite handsome figure and justified figure for a business to be run, and especially with the 12 employees I'm talking about. Taking everything into consideration, what you see like from the government, what kind of relaxation you see in terms of your tax regime, and apart from that, any kind of support you are looking from the government. What is your take on that?
Basically, what we feel is the GST interest which is levied, that should be waived off for next 3 months. So we can pay the GST for maybe after 3 months for because the interest part is 24% per per annum. So that is a very high interest. So that will be that should be waived off maybe for next 2 or 3 months. That is my take. Then they have to have loan relaxation. We have EMIs which is generally paid for our.
Generally, they have government has already taken that initiative. But I would like to interrupt and ask that they are charging in extra interest on that EMI. What is your take on that? Especially considering the business.
That is actually the major problem actually, because it is a moratorium which is being added. So even if we have hypothecated our value of the factory and everything to the bank, and it will be a extra 3 months, or maybe it will be much more higher rate of interest at the end of the term we have to pay. So considering this, it is going to be a challenge. So but it is a price to pay for somebody like us, because we are price.
What kind of a support apart from GST? What kind of a support your taxable income? I'm talking about, and other support you're looking for to support your business for at least coming months, whatsoever you're looking for.
Basically, what we feel is, if instead of moratorium they are charging, if the interest can be waived off for these 3 months by the government, it will be a very good help actually that way. And we can pay this interest maybe over the next 1 year without, and the salaries also, if they can have certain, let's say with the loan relaxation to the RBI or something like that, if they can speak to various of the companies and then have a loan relaxation, and then we can see how to get a let's say after 3 months we can pay back the loan and everything as such. So once the business is started as that way.
And now my question goes further about the individual taxation system, which is also a part of the criteria. So what kind of relaxation, as 31st March is generally for the everyone to file the returns, and after that the business returns accordingly, the period goes on October, then coming months. So what in this scenario, the business shut down for 1.5 months almost until 3rd, so it would be like 2 months approximately, if we are talking about. So what kind of relaxation you're looking for from the government in terms of the individual taxation system, the business taxation system under the business and enterprise? So what kind, in this scenario, what kind of relaxation you want from the government? You can just tell us from through our channel to the government. So I'm talking about that. What is your take?
One thing which I'd like to, because we are an MSME and our turnover is below the 5 crore this thing, so we are not really coming under that for a tax this thing. We don't have to really show it our companies, but there are many companies who have got much more bigger turnovers and who are still in the MSME category. For them, they generally now the extended date is till June. Now that is what, now the June we have to pay the taxes and everything. I think if they can extend it for 1 more month, the July end or something like that, and maybe next year July to July to March, sorry, it can be there for the next year.
China is suffering a lot in terms of corona, and as if you believe the sources, China was the country where birth of corona took place. So taking that into consideration, would you be relying on that raw material, that it is safe to use for employees as well as supplying to various parts in the country?
It's a dilemma, because if China, as electronic manufacturing and most of the manufacturing industries are dependent right now only on majorly on China, because raw materials, everything is coming from there only as such.
So how will you cope up? Because it is a dilemma, as you are also in a dilemma, because safety is important for you as well, and your factory worker as well. So if that dilemma, could you define that dilemma, that how would we dealing with that dilemma?
Basically, what I feel is it's more of a fear rather than a dilemma, wherein people need to till the time we don't have a manufacturing setup in India, which generally will take at least 6 months to get the entire die cast, dice and everything, and get it into India, and then make up the raw material manufacturing here. So we will have to depend upon this one country only, that is China only.
My question is there, as people have also asked, and our government is also especially scared with the exports and imports, especially with the Chinese. because if you are getting something imported from a country, it comes, everybody is using that in China, it comes through various processes. So seeing this corona scenario, it would be very much difficult for our country, especially if it is coming through a channel and it has to cross the border. So do you think that the government will allow the products to reach to you, the raw material to reach to you?
It has, means just before our corona this thing, we have already imported some material, so it has already come.
So you have got the material, but I'm talking about the new material after third.
There is no real what is gazetted from the government, like you can't import from certain countries. So that government itself has not told anything regarding.
Because at the moment our borders are sealed.
Yeah.
So after third, if the contagious areas are defined, and especially they are very much cautious, especially with the products coming from various certain countries, then in that case, what will you do? I'm asking.
I really not thought about that particular thing as such, because it is a we have to wait and watch. That is the only thing, because we can't say if it is going to be, because ours is more of assembly kind of unit, so we'll have to wait and watch what exactly is to be. Then we'll have to source from a different country, like Taiwan is also, and Korea also. We have got people who from where we can buy the raw material. So this country we should look into as.
So there definitely, that means you will also cope up with the government's decision, whatsoever it is, and especially any. I would like to ask you that any other suggestions, being a managing director of a manufacturing unit, running a business enterprise yourself, any suggestion or any planning which is going through your mind to for the survival after third, for those industries who can't cope up in this scenario, or who would not be able to cope up further in the coming further days? So any sort of plans for them through our medium, through a medium to those people, to the government, anything going in your mind?
Basically, what I feel is that financial, of course, is going to be one major advantage, the major benefit that government can pass on. Then the second part is that till the time we are not self-reliant in manufacturing and helping, there has to be some country which already have got these products in supply. Because
any sort of subsidy you're looking for especially in this scenario from the government, or for those units who are really struggling in this scenario, any sort of plans with the subsidy?
In terms of electricity subsidy for manufacturing of our
How many months?
next 3 months, at least 3 to 6 months, we need to have some electricity subsidy, so that which we can be paid back maybe later at the later stage. We can add into our electricity bill after, let's say, after 6 months is there. Then our ESIC and our ESIC and PF, which is generally we are paying. So that of course we'll have to pay right now, because it is the employee salary, we cannot cut as such that way. So that we'll have to see if they can be relaxed for some time as such, and so then we can pay it in the later months as such. Only thing is that we have to see whether for people who have been leaving job or something like that, we'll need to see how to adjust that.
ESIC and EPF you're talking about, that you should get a relaxation from the government in that, so that in these months you don't have to pay to the government. Government can support your employees in these 3 months, and later on they can recover from you. Okay. My question further goes on, like in this scenario, as there is a big crisis, it is a viral-economic crisis which has been told by the wherever I'm visiting, told by the experts, and they're looking as a viral-economic crisis. Seeing that, considering the fact that obviously business will be have shutdowns, various businesses have shut down, daily wages workers are on roads almost, they are dependent on their bread butter from the people, that if they give them a day, they will survive, if not they will be without food. So taking every fact into consideration, what is your take on the administration working in this scenario? They are working up to the mark, or there are various things which they would have done, they are not doing it? Any take on that?
Basically, till now, it is a shutdown stage, which is generally much more easier to implement rather than because once you can shut down anything which generally is much more easier, then you can police it. Now is the most challenging time, which will be after the corona.
Are you satisfied with the government doing whatsoever they're doing?
Personally, I am not, because what I'm 50 after 15 they should have opened at least some part of the economy, so that it can people, at least some railways and things, so that people could have gone transportation, railways, some part of it could have been opened as such. But it is also
You're talking about maybe the parcel and the goods and services.
yeah. But what I have heard also from it is challenge between people. Like even truck workers are not reporting duty because they are also fearing the life. So it is not just the government which is failing; the government is implementing doing the best.
This was Sai Shiva, a manufacturer from Mumbai, with us, discussing all the ifs and buts, which would be a huge task for a manufacturing unit to face after the third, and of course what the things and the difficulties they have gone through in this phase of corona, which needs to be addressed. ये थी गौरव नरूला की रिपोर्ट पॉलिटिकल दाव पेच के लिए मुंबई।